Chapter 11. The First Whisper. The storm had retreated by morning, leaving Atlanta draped in a damp hush, the loft's windows streaked with the night's fury. Zephyra Seraphina Locke stood at her door, her silk robe cinched tight, its hem brushing her thighs as she bent to retrieve the day's mail. Her ebony skin caught the pale light filtering through the clouds. Her curly waves tangled from a restless sleep. Liam and Maya's heat still lingered on her skin, their triad a fragile anchor she'd clung to after the gallery's betrayal. The coal locket rested heavy against her chest, its cool weight a steady pulse. But her almond-shaped eyes, dark chocolate, molten with unease, flickered as she spotted it, a small package, unmarked, nestled among bills. Her fingers hesitated, brushing the plain brown paper, its edges damp from the storm. No address, no name, just her doorstep, a silent intrusion. She straightened, the loft's quiet pressing in, and carried it inside, her boots clicking against the hardwood. The memory of Elena's name on that guest list, Diana's warning, "He knows where you live," tightened her chest, and at 28, her throne felt less like a crown and more like a target. She set the package on the counter, her crimson lips parting as she sliced it open with a kitchen knife, the blade's glint a fleeting comfort. Black lace spilled out, lingerie, delicate and sheer, stained with streaks of red ink that pooled like blood. A note fluttered free, its scroll jagged, "I see you when they don't." Zephyra's breath caught, a vice clamping her lungs, and she dropped the knife, its clatter echoing in the stillness. Her hands trembled as she lifted the lace, the fabric cool and invasive against her skin, a mockery of the sensuality she'd claimed. The ink's scent, faintly chemical, sharp, pricked her nose, and her pulse roared, drowning the loft's hush. This wasn't Eleanor's petty game, not Sasha's taunt. This was a shadow reaching into her sanctuary. She stumbled to the window, peering into the street below. Cars crawled, a jogger vanished around a corner. But nothing moved, no eyes met hers. The coal locket thudded against her chest, heavier now, a pendulum ticking between defiance and dread. Her mind spun. Marcus, Diana's controlling ex, loomed as a possibility, his hate a thread she couldn't untangle. But the ink, the intimacy, felt too precise, too close. At 28 she'd built her life on choice, on power, but this stripped it bare, a violation deeper than the gallery's prints. Her phone trembled in her hand as she dialed her lawyer, her drawl tight. "It's Zeph. That exhibit. I need it shut down. Legal now." And something else came up. She paced, silk robe flaring, as he warned of costs, of time, his voice a drone against her racing thoughts. She hung up, texting Liam and Maya in a blur. "Come over, now," and sank onto the chaise, the lace and note staring back, a taunt she couldn't silence. The loft, her haven, felt like a cage, its walls closing in with every tick of the clock.
The buzzer jolted her again, and she let them in. Liam, rugged and rain-damp, his hazel eyes narrowing at the package. Maya, her coal-lined gaze sharp, her leather jacket shedding droplets. "What the hell's this?" Liam growled, lifting the lace, his fingers brushing the ink as if it burned. Maya's velvet purr cut through, fierce. "Someone's watching you, Zeph." Zephyra nodded, her voice fracturing. "I don't know who, but it's personal." She clutched the coal locket, its weight a lifeline, and their hands found hers. Liam's steady, Maya's warm, a silent vow to shield her. The loft's hush returned, broken only by their breathing, the rain's faint patter a distant drum. Her lawyer's words echoed, costly, long, and she saw it now, her independence, her armor, wavering under this new threat. At 28, she'd fought for her narrative, but this shadow saw her when she didn't see herself, and that scared her most. Liam poured coffee, Maya lit a cigarette,
And they sat, a triad braced against the unknown, the notes whisper lingering like a storm yet to break.